Hi there, it's Marve from Academic and welcome to another video with me. Today we will be talking about the future, as you see. So, I should ask, what structures do we use while talking about the future? Is it will or going to? Are these two the only structures we use while talking about the future? No, we can use present continuous tense and also simply present simple tense, and just like be going to but slightly differently, be about to, and I will give you some everyday verbs that we use while talking about the future as an extra. So let's talk about will and going to. So how can we make a sentence with will? What structures do we use? So firstly, we should have a subject, right? Like any other sentence. Like I, you, we, whatever you say, we should have someone to do that. And then we simply put a will after the subject. And then we have the basic form of the verb we want to use, like do, like go, or read. So we can say I will go, she will do, he will read, they will read, okay? So with going to, we use a similar structure with a slight difference. So we also have subject, someone, and then we put the correct form of the verb be, like am or is or are, according to the subject we will use, like I am, you are, and he is, she is, right? They are. So, and after the verb be, we simply put a going to, it doesn't change. And then again, the basic form of any verb, like do or go or read, whatever we want to say. So with going to, we say, we are going to do. He is going to do, right? Okay, so let's move on to some examples. What's dinner for tonight? I'm going to cook my favorite meal, curry. What about you? I haven't made any plans. I'll probably have something simple like tomato soup. So as you see, we have I'm going to cook and I will have. So when do we use I'm going to, be going to, and when do we use will? Here you can see that the speaker two says, I'm going to cook my favorite meal. So he or she has a plan. He's arranged this, right? But the next sentence says, I haven't made any plans. I don't have any plan. I don't know. I will have something simple like tomato soup. Maybe I won't. I don't know. So will is used when you don't have a plan, when someone doesn't have a plan, okay? And also I should say that you can use I'll, you'll, he'll, she'll, it'll, something like this to say I will, you will, okay? We commonly use this in spoken English. And the next one, oh, that sounds yummy. That's so cool. And let's move on to another use of future, not future tense, talking about the future. Are you eating alone? No, I'm eating with a couple of friends. So here, as you see, we don't have be going to, we don't have will. So how do we understand it's about the future? So here, it's again about plans. Are you eating alone? Means, are you going to eat alone? Maybe tonight, okay, maybe tomorrow, I don't know. And the next one says, no, I'm eating with a couple of friends. We have a plan, right? So we have arranged a meeting. So in this case, we can also say, no, I'm going to eat with a couple of friends. No, I'm going to eat with a couple of friends. The two mean the same, exactly the same. Other than this, I said we can use present simple if you remember. Let's see this. When are your friends coming to dinner? When are your friends coming to dinner? So, the question is, when are your friends coming to dinner? We don't use a present simple here because we are talking about plans. We are asking about plans, so we should use when are your friends coming to dinner, or when are your friends are going to come to dinner, right? So the answer is, my friends are passing through London on a very tight schedule. So they arrive at the station at 5 p.m. We eat dinner at 6 p.m. and they leave on a plane at 9 p.m. the same night. As you see, he or she talks about the future, about tonight maybe, but the speaker uses simple present tense, right? Not will, not going to. So, what can we understand from this? We can use present simple while we're talking about the timetables. When we're talking about a timetable, you can use they arrive, we eat. That means we are going to eat. We are going to have dinner, right? But we simply use this because language is all about simplicity. Okay, so let's move on to another use of the future. So again, we have someone, a subject, like always. And we have again am, is, or are, just like be going to. But here there's a difference. It is about to, not going to. Okay? And then we also have leave, eat, or start, the basic forms of any kind of verbs. So what does that mean? What is the difference between to be about to and to be going to? Okay, to be about to means a very near future, maybe in a couple of minutes, maybe in a couple of seconds, okay? If it's a very near future, you can use to be about to. Let's look at the examples. I am about to pay the bill. We have just eaten our lunch. We have just had our lunch, so I'm about to pay the bill. Or the train is about to leave. There are 5 minutes. Come on, hurry up. Or the film is about to start. We should hurry again. The film is about to start in a couple of minutes. We don't say the film is going to start. We say the film is about to start because it's a very near future, okay? In a couple of seconds, in 5 minutes, whatever. And other than all of these, we have some verbs, not even phrases, not even expressions. We have just everyday verbs that mean that we use in our daily lives referring to the future, okay? So let's look at this. I plan to do evening classes in programming. Or I aim to finish all the preparations by 8 p.m. My aunt intends to move to Chicago. We've arranged to meet in person next summer. Or she decided to take the money. As you see, we have some verbs such as plan, aim, intend, arrange, or decide. All about the future. We have a plan. We aim to do something. We have an intention. Okay? We decide to do it in the future. Okay? Or we arrange something. We have arranged something. That means we have a plan. And simply we put a to and the basic forms of the verbs again. Do, finish, move, meet, take. Okay? When we look back to the examples, we can see plan to do, aim to finish, not aim doing, plan doing, right? Okay, now I have some questions for you just before ending the class. So think about them and answer them accordingly, okay? My first question is, if you've already made a plan to visit France, which one is better? A, I will travel to France this year, or I'm going to travel to France this year. If you have a plan, what would you say? If you said B, yes, you're right. I'm going to travel to France this year because I have a plan for the future. And the next question, which one is correct? You should choose. We are about to get married next summer. And we plan to get married next summer. Which one? Okay, again, if you said B, you're right. Why? Because, as we said before, to be about to means a very near future, not like next summer, not like next year. It's like in a couple of minutes, seconds, okay? So, we plan to get married. We've arranged something. So the correct answer is B. Okay guys, thank you for watching and I hope you enjoyed and learned something new. And I hope to see you again in the next videos. Bye!